2 years after the devastation of Hurricane Sandy, recovery here in Breezy Point is ongoing. Father Peter Rader, pastor of Blessed Trinity Parish, gave me a tour of this resilient community, of what's been done and what remains undone. Though Father Rader wasn't pastor of Blessed Trinity Parish back in the time of Sandy, he lived through the hurricane and its aftermath as a lifetime resident of Breezy Point. So Father Peter, can you tell me about this trinity of churches in this parish and how they were affected and what work has been done?
Blessed Trinity encompasses St. Thomas More, St. Genevieve, and St. Edmunds, Roxbury, Rockaway Point, and Breezy Point. There isn't a house or a building at this end of the peninsula, the Rockaway Peninsula, that was not affected.
Breezy Point suffered some of the most horrific damage from Hurricane Sandy in a fire that burned 130 houses to the ground.
Not one person died down at this end. Not one person. They're all alive to tell a story, tell an unbelievable story, but they can tell it. Thank God for that.
These photos show Fulton Street, then and now. The amazing revitalization was brought about through the resources of residents, government, and church.
The diocese was fantastic to the parish. People don't realize it. They donated a lot of money. I know they even did work prior to myself being here, giving financial assistance to the parish and money to give out to the people. You saw people whose houses were destroyed, flooded, working on their houses, and then coming back at the end of the day with a group to help clean out the church. So they helped get St. Thomas More, St. Genevieve's, and St. Edmunds back open.
St. Edmunds, the hardest hit of the parish churches, has come out better than before.
A lot of work was done to get it back to this shape. Then, as I was speaking earlier, the wing over here towards the right side, we closed off that part of the chapel. So if in the future we'll have classrooms for religious education. The new look is this one. This is the way the chapel itself, the church itself looks. So you can see we kept the integrity of the building. We don't want to rebuild the way it was. We want to look to the future and utilize the space as we're fixing them up so it would be ready for the future of the parish.
One iconic feature of local life that's also coming back, new and improved, is Kennedy's Restaurant. What happened to the restaurant and what did you have to do to fix it up to this point?
Well, Sandy, basically destroyed the interior, all the furniture, everything else, a lot of wall damage. And when we got in and took the walls out, we realized the potential. We saw these high ceilings, and we said, "Wow, we can do this really, really nice. We're going to bring it back," and that's what we did. So it took a little while, and we thanked the community for their patience and the Rockaways, but we're back. We're back, and we're excited.
And what's the opening date?
Wednesday, the anniversary of Sandy, Wednesday the 29th.
But the future of some residents of Breezy Point still hangs in the balance.
2 years later, I'm home. Some of my friends are home, but there's a lot of people who still didn't break ground in Breezy Point. It's sad. It's nice to see some people home, but I want everybody home.
There's still a lot of parishioners missing from the parish. You only see the main road when you're looking straight out front here, and it looks like everything is perfect. When you go north or south of that road and into where the people's homes are, you could definitely see the difference. You see construction still going on pretty big.
Father Rader and media sources have mentioned difficulty and delay in getting the permits to rebuild as the reason some residents have still been unable to return.
As someone said last year, there's nothing to celebrate, and we're not going to be happy till everybody's home. You can see it talking to people. They just can't wait to get back home. It's a long trip, though. It's been a long trip for them.
Reporting for Currents, I'm Konrad Aderer.